What's this? Light fixture made out of paper. Seems dangerous. Hello, everybody. Coming to you live from IKEA. So, Christy, how does this work? I mean, if you find something you want to buy,
you take the number.
Oh.
And
like, if you have to, like, halfway through, you see, you check things, and then what if you want something way back there? You're like, oh man, now I got to trek all the way back through this store. It's all set up like they're all set up like little living rooms or little bedrooms. Swedish meatballs. I hear they have horse meat in them. I don't think we're getting anything as far as I know, unless Christy decides that she wants to get something.
I want a set of these.
Set of what? Just the chairs?
This thing.
A chair? A lot of this furniture is pretty cool. I like these up here on top, that blue chair and that yellow chair. I think are really cool. Yeah, basically Anna's at a concert right now, and we couldn't figure out anything to do this time of the night in Charlotte, and Christy wanted to go check out IKEA. She's been here before. This is not her first time. We want that.
This is perfect to put our postal thingy on.
Okay.
Get me this.
How much is it?
Look how cheap and
That's
reasonable.
expensive.
It's very reasonable.
All right, who thinks that's reasonable and who thinks that's expensive?
Jacob's never bought furniture.
Why is everyone telling me to get meatballs? We already ate dinner. I don't necessarily want furniture store meatballs at this point. All right, let's see what we got. Reasonable, expensive, pricey, reasonable, expensive, reasonable, expensive. Heather says it would be $300 at Target.
Tell him what I'm talking about here. This place is very reasonable.
Very reasonable.
That's where she likes IKEA, so we can shop together sometime.
Have you guys ever seen the instructions that they give you with IKEA? It's like two weird, like, cartoon men that are doing inexplicable things with no text whatsoever. Need what? That's $129.
Look how nice it is.
What's it made out of?
Metal.
I could never figure out how to put that together. Is this a real coffee shop, or is this just for if you want to make your own coffee shop? I seriously don't know, Christy. You can buy your own coffee shop. Oops. Yeah, you have to build it. That's part of the problem. It's made of horse meat. Live stream trying to put together what I buy. I couldn't do that because I would be swearing. Christy, they want me to live stream me putting something together from IKEA. Do you think that would be a good idea?
You have to do it on my channel because he curses too much.
Yeah, me putting things together is not family friendly.
Jacob,
It's basically me, like, Okay, 204 people.
Me
Christy,
though, I'm your wife.
Christy,
I want this.
what's this? This whole kitchen?
Yes.
That's unreasonable.
It's so pretty. I love the white.
So it's just like kind of like it's kind of like pre-made interior decorating.
Yeah.
So someone can like walk into one of these and like I'll just buy everything in here, and then my house will look like this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I did go back and watch Jimmy Kimmel, and I saw myself walking in the background. Remodel the bunker. Can't mess with perfection, guys. Look at these chairs. What's that? I think these fake coffee beans are very unconvincing. Chrissy, are IKEA meatballs like a thing? Because people keep saying it. What? It's not me saying it.
See, I bought one of these. Look how much. 99 cents, people. 99 cents. Oh, the greenhouse. I were out of these last time.
Are you supposed to just take that with you, or do you like?
No, I'm touching it.
Oh. Why are you touching it?
This is so pretty. Look really nice in our sunroom.
Meatballs are made by a famous Swedish chef.
Chef YRD.
I thought that was like the chef on the Muppets. You know, Orski Borski.
They really do. They have perfect refrigerator.
Oh, look at these fake cactuses. Oh, you're supposed to steal the pencils. These. This is a pen from Residence Inn. There's some very mixed opinions on IKEA in the chat here. I didn't know it was so controversial. Did you?
Some people dislike it
Why?
because it's cheap. It's prefab.
And it's not made by like a carpenter.
Imagine that.
Yeah, look at this over here. This is weird. This is a map of the store. It looks confusing. Looks like a treasure map. If it gets wet, it turns back into sawdust, someone said. Guess you gotta keep it dry. What is that? Oh, sturdy as a casket. I don't know why casket came to mind as the first sturdy thing I could think of, but
How can you not love duvets for $24.99?
I don't know what a duvet is. Christy,
What?
why are the people that work here dressed like soccer referees?
Because people get out of hand here.
Oh, you can't go in there. That's private.
See, You're like, oh yes, 8:22. They close at 9. Let's go in. I'm having to jog.
Well, it's good exercise going through an IKEA. What do you think they're gonna do? Slam the door shut? Are you allowed to? Are you allowed to? Hey Denise, are you allowed to lay in the beds?
Sure, go ahead.
No. I'm not asking. I'm asking. Is this a real toilet right here? Oh, there's no doors. Oh, look at this. We're gonna go in the shower here. Just take a little shower. I'm gonna stand in the shower here until someone comes and opens it up. Do they have self-cleaning toilets? I don't think so. John's drone died. Oh, Christy's getting away. IKEA overnight challenge gone wrong, clickbait. Yeah, that's what we should do. Hey John, what's up? There's a reason the toilet seats are screwed shut. Why is that? Oh, look at this. You can get a mosquito net over your bed. Helps prevent malaria. Is there such thing as the IKEA ghost? People keep saying the IKEA.
Point out, every sign tells you you're going to the marketplace. You're going to the self-serve furniture area. But you're really a long way from it.
Well, it's just pointing you along. Do we have malaria in the States? I don't think so. I was making a malaria joke.
Yeah, hilarious. To the thousands of dogs.
Oh, look at these. Look at these pigs. All right, we got 15 minutes left here in IKEA. What do you think of these little teddy bear beds right here?
Adorable.
Is this the kids section? There's toys. There's like a little dollhouse. IKEA dollhouse. There's a big bed of sharks. There's some huskies. What's the marketplace?
It's the other stuff.
The other stuff.
It's regular stuff. Pots and pans and various things.
Pots and pans. We have 15 minutes.
It's bigger than 15.
This is a really big elevator right here.
This is so you can put a bunch of stuff on it.
Oh, see. Yeah, look how big this elevator is. What's wrong, Christy?
Please don't keep showing me.
Why? You want me to show you?
No.
What's your problem? Jump?
Don't jump. I don't like that.
You got me in trouble with my wife. Put your hood up. My head's too hot. Whew. So this is the marketplace. Ooh, look at these. We got some various types of scooping utensils, some scraping utensils. Don't know what kind of utensils these are. Oh, that's an ice cream scoop. It's a weighted ice cream scoop. For all your scraping needs. So I guess this is mostly like cookware and stuff for cooking horse steaks. Yeah, I put out that Museum of Ice Cream video today, and people hate the Museum of Ice Cream for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why people got so enraged at the Museum of Ice Cream. People are like, that's a millennial museum. It's very Instagrammable. Yeah, the word museum does tend to get used a little loosely these days. That much is true.
The only secret passage there is.
Oh, Christy knows the one secret passage in IKEA. What are these? Are these for sushi?
No, they turn into that.
Oh, I thought this was like a little sushi plate, but apparently it's furniture. I mean, there definitely was some information on ice cream. They had like a few things on the wall. The sprinkle pool was kind of embarrassing. I freaking was playing in the pool while she was telling everyone in the group the rules. Yeah, I played in the sprinkle pool. Don't you watch my videos? What's this? Ah! Jump scare. Those were plastic sprinkles. If they were real sprinkles, it would be even more disgusting. The salad museum, I'd like to go there. Oh, Jeff Kincannon. No, we're not looking for anything. Thank you for the super chat. We are not looking for anything in particular. Anna is at a concert, her first concert right now. So Annabelle's having her own first experience. And I love these things. Oh, wait. Aren't these cool? These little bendable men. She went to see Fallout. No, not Fallout Boy. What? Panic at the Disco, that's it. This is the live plant section. Okay, these plants are not live. Any news on Ghost Town or Maggie Valley? Nope. Nope. Self-serve furniture area. What, you find the numbers of the... What if you don't want to schlep this stuff yourself? Can you ask someone to do it for you? What? What about the stuff all the way up there? Can you get this stuff delivered?
Yeah, you can order alcohol. But not all of it is orderable.
Not all of it's orderable? Show me something that's not orderable.
I don't know. They just have certain things, they don't, for whatever reason, they don't sell on the website.
Look, they all have great names. Glossvik, Vastviken, Lafiken, Selsviken. This place is being unabashedly Swedish. Why are the shoes up so high? Look how tall this shoe tower is. And then look, they got like couches hanging like 20 feet off the ground over there. It's just slight insanity. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with millennials as far as I'm concerned.
$99 for those chairs. That's a very good deal.
Which chairs? Oh, those wicker chairs? Anyone seen The Wicker Man? All right. Wicker chairs. Straight to video sequel to The Wicker Man. That's funny. Not the bees. Not the bees.
You have horse flavored candy.
How dare they? Swedish horse. See if there's any horse meat in there. That's genuinely funny. Where'd Christy go? Oh, guys, looks like they've already closed up the meatball store for the night. This is all like sweets and candy. Oh, there they are. Some horse meat balls. Or as they say in Sweden, katbullar. Oh, such a beautiful language. Oh. No, I think they are horse meat. I definitely heard that they were serving horse meat at IKEA. Is that true, Kirsty?
Yes, it's true, but they're not anymore, okay?
They switched? What are they using
They
now?
aren't even ever in America, from what I understand.
It was the IKEAs that were in actual Sweden that they were using horse meat.
I don't know where. I'm not here.
Oh. Hey, Gail, do you guys eat horse meat in England?
She doesn't eat horse meat.
She said they had horse meat lasagna in England.
They do not.
She just said that.
She's not telling the truth.
Oh, horse meat. Amped Wales says that horse meat gives you the trots.
Silly.
My wife says you're silly. The current meatballs are a blend of beef and pork and alpaca.
I think that should count for a workout.
that your daily workout going through like IKEA? I wonder if
I just go through IKEA. I just ran through it.
I wonder if IKEA has like mall walkers that like come here every day.
Probably. I mean, it's pleasant and it has places to sit.
There's horse meat to eat and I can't stand to eat frog legs. Makes me feel like I'm eating a frog. Gail says it's weird that Americans eat alligator. Why is that weird? Alligator's delicious.
It is weird. I wouldn't eat it. To be honest, I just hate eating meat. I just eat it because
It's delicious.
it's delicious and I have no willpower.
I've had elk before. You don't like scary meat. What makes meat scary? Don't they eat, what do they eat in England that's weird? They eat pigeons, right? The reason you don't eat alligator in England is because you don't have alligators. Rosemary Dunn, once you become a vegan.
I need to, except for I just can't stand the thought of not eating dairy. It's cheese. Cheese is the reason I can't be a vegan.
Cheese is the reason.
Yeah.
We eat pigeons in the States. Do we eat pigeons?
I would not eat a pigeon if my life depended on
Never
it.
eat a pigeon. I don't want to eat possum either. That seems weird.
Come on. I'm only going to eat beef or chicken or shrimp.
Beef, chicken, or
scallops.
shrimp, or scallops.
Maybe pork occasionally. I don't really like pork.
You like pork.
I like bacon.
Yeah, that's pork. You eat bacon. You eat,
Occasional
I think
ham.
pepperoni is pork, right?
Okay, yeah. Okay, sausage is excellent. I don't like any, like, I'm not big on,
Like pork chops, is that what you're saying?
yeah, pork chops or, I don't like when you go to, like, a Mexican restaurant and the choice is pork. I'm like, ew, because it's fatty. It's really gross.
No, guys, she doesn't eat that, and she doesn't want you talking about it either.
Oh my God, if you're talking about lamb, I'm going to freak out.
She doesn't even like the thought. I've had wild boar. It's okay.
I cry when I get behind chicken trucks, y'all.
Well, they are pretty sad. I'm not
Jacob's seen it.
gonna say that's not. They're not. It's a pretty awful
Like,
sight.
I could be in a full ugly cry over that.
Not very good conditions.
Now my sweatshirt smells like bad faux. Ugh.
You didn't like that faux?
It wasn't good, but I was already nauseated anyway.
Is pigeon squab? Is squab pigeon? I think.
I don't know.
You've had rattlesnake, John? We're gonna eat rattlesnake when we go out west.
The idea of snake doesn't gross me out, but it's not like, I don't know. Not good. We're taking nominations for social worker of the quarter at work.
Are you
So I
now?
just vote for myself.
Are you nominated?
Yeah, I'm always nominated, but I'm always a bridesmaid, never the bride.
Who wins?
I don't know.
You don't even pay attention?
It's always like somebody from a division we've never heard of. Like, oh, we have that division? I didn't know.
Shark meat is good. I don't think I've never had shark. Never had squirrel or rabbit. Guess I'm not very adventuresome. Squab is pigeon.
Charlie just sent me a thing saying, knowing that some people marry prison pen pals reminds me that my life choices aren't all that bad.
Has anyone here ever married a prison pen pal?
She also claims to have done 3,645 visits today. Pretty sure she didn't.
It's not possible. Scrapple. What is scrapple?
I like pig intestines or something. Or is it brains?
Yeah,
I
what
don't
is
know.
scrapple?
It's nasty, whatever it is. But we changed the subject. I want to know who's married a prison
No one here is admitting to marrying a
No one's
prison.
admitting it.
Prison pen
I know
pal.
at least one of you is married to a prison pen pal.
Meaty Puds or horse? Oh, you tricked me, Gail. That's horrible.
It's a good thing I didn't try it.
John says pork brains are good. Ugh.
John. Ew. See what happened today on the way here? Jacob insists that he was hungry and we had to stop somewhere. And so he orders, we stop at Culver's.
I just wanted a little snack to hold me over.
He says he wants a little snack, but he gets the all the way chili and an order of cheese curds and
With
a
a
Pepsi.
snack.
And that
That's
was
a snack.
And so I was like, okay, there's no way he's going to be hungry after this. So Annabelle orders, after she said the mushroom Swiss burger, I was like, okay, that's it. I have to have one. Diet broke.
You got...
So I ate a mushroom Swiss burger, and now I feel like I'm going to vomit. I felt this way for 3 hours.
She hardly touched her foe.
It was just, didn't want any.
Do conjugal visits count? I don't think it's healthy to meet people in prison on the internet and then go and have sex with them. Maybe I'm crazy. It sounds like a bad idea.
What prison just lets them talk to people on the internet anyway?
I don't know.
They have like cell phones in their butt or something.
Yeah. Butt cell phones.
How do you get butt internet though?
Butt internet? Good question. Listen, I've started calling it pho. I'll never ever be able to call it anything else. Once I start mispronouncing something, I mispronounce it the rest of my life.
Notice the guy that served us called it pho too.
Really?
Yes.
And he was Asian, so he knows.
Well, I don't know if he was Vietnamese.
He was Asian.
Well, not all Asian people speak the same language.
Yeah, cell phone. I think cell phones are technically illegal in prisons, but I think everyone that goes to prison has at least 3 in their butt when they show up. So
I would have a cell phone in my butt if I had to go to prison for sure.
I mean, yeah, it's boring, right?
Exactly.
Do I like hillbilly oysters? I don't know what that is. If it's any sort of testicle, then no. I will never eat a testicle. That's one thing I do draw the line on.
Never have I ever had a cell phone up my butt.
No, I haven't either. Gail says people in prison don't always abide by the law. It's kind of by definition almost. Braunschweiger is good. I love Braunschweiger.
What's that?
That's that liver sausage I get that you spread on crackers.
Oh, stop. Oh, I don't want to talk about organ foods. I'm going to puke. That hamburger, how did I ever eat like that every day? It feels like a rock.
Well, maybe that'll, just think about that when you're having cravings. Look what it's done to me. Pig testicles, that's gross. Mr. Midnight says the cell phones get crappy connection.
I like your pun.
Yes, we did eat it. We would eat a Greek's pizza. We lived in Valpo. It's that Midwest pizza. It's like cut in squares. You could pay for internet in prison?
You mean your girlfriend can pay for internet for you?
That's probably more like it. We like hummus, Melissa.
Oh, I like Elizabeth Martinez. She said, be nice when she doesn't feel well.
Are you watching the stream over there?
Well, yeah, I can't read it from there. I'm blind. I'm getting a new.
What's St. Louis style pizza?
Ew, I don't know.
Why'd you say ew?
Because New York pizza and Detroit pizza, that's why.
Detroit pizza's good.
Yeah.
My favorite pizza place is in Detroit.
Hamped Wells.
Buddy's Pizza. Buddy's Pizza in Detroit is some of my favorite pizza. Spaghetti and chili on pizza. That's too weird.
Detroit Rock City.
Detroit's the best at two things. It has the best pizza, and it's the best city at being dirty and scary.
Orange chicken. Oh, I love that kind of stuff.
Mac and cheese pizza, that's gross.
Prison Valentine. Roses are red, roses are blue, your cellmate's a and the side chick is you.
What?
I like it, Bobcat. Keep writing. That's true, Aunt Wells. Have you been to Detroit? You gotta come and visit the amazing city of awesome.
Yes. Travel across the Atlantic Ocean and come visit Detroit.
Oh boy, we're talking about the twerking pooper.
What? What's the twerking pooper?
It was Becca's idea. So, you know, the guy that hid behind
Oh,
the
God.
dumpster and he was pooping.
What's wrong with you?
And I said that he was kind of in a twerk position.
Oh,
when he did
shut
it.
up.
So now twerking pooper is a sensation on the Kennedy Rain channel.
That's why I stay away from that channel.
Some people like it.
Some people are gross.
Hey,
What?
don't talk to your people that way. That's a good
I
one.
do want to go back to Popcorn Fest. I haven't been to Popcorn Fest in like 20 years. Legit. I think it's been 20 years.
That's right. Clean it up with the Fabuloso.
I should never let you associate with my channel. You've made Fabuloso a thing on my channel. Gosh.
I love it. I love you, Gail. Oh my goodness. Valley Cats.
In Venice,
Thank
California,
you.
they introduced salad pizza.
Hey, Doris.
Sounds dumb. Hey, Dawn, how are you?
Aw.
Bobcat, have you seen that people die because they eat live octopus and they fight back in their throat? Yes, I have heard of that before.
I'm glad they die because they need to. Octopus are so beautiful.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't eat octopus because they're just too beautiful of an animal, really.
Your mama loves me is our biggest blank fan.
That's great. I don't really like pineapple on pizza. Christy likes it though.
Love it.
Not really like a big pizza guy, to be honest. Mardi Gras in St. Louis? Not the first place I'd think of celebrating Mardi Gras at, but it's interesting.
No cinnamon rolls. I did smell them cooking. And despite my queasy stomach and my diet, it still smelled good.
I don't know. I didn't have time to see the Queen Mary when I was in Los Angeles. There's a guy pushing like 100 carts behind me.
I would like to hear Morgan Freeman read these comments too.
What are the Quad Cities? Rebel Red, yeah, people do eat possum. I've never had it.
Ooh, pineapple green chili on pizza, yes. Guys, stop talking about good food. Let's stop talking about food.
Okay, no more food talk, I guess. Listen to Chris, he says, stop talking about food. I want to talk about poop. One thing I wanted to ask people, like, in the videos I posted from San Francisco, people in the comments keep talking about poop in the streets. And I didn't see any poop in the streets, but
It would be, Amber.
is it like a thing? Is like pooping in the street in San Francisco a thing? Yeah, but a lot of cities have homeless people. San Francisco seemed nice.
Isn't the Valentine Massacre in Chicago?
Yeah, St. Valentine's Day Massacres. I think Adam did a video there.
I wanted to go on a tour.
Hang on a second. I gotta take this coat off. It's burning up.
That was my original idea, to go on a tour with Becca and Denise. The gangster tour.
On the Hollywood, they have the Thug Life tour.
If you're going to San Francisco, wear flowers in your hair? Yes. So it takes the edge off the poop smell. It's kind of like, yeah. Ashes, ashes, they all fall down. You know how that's about death, right?
Is that the Black Plague or something?
Yeah.
I saw no poop. No poop in the streets. You ever seen poop in the streets in Asheville, Christy?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I have.
Is there a poop museum? I have been to a poop museum. It was like a traveling exhibit that went to several museums called the Straight Poop. Do you remember when we went to the?
I do remember this. Yes.
There's I remember there was a scale that determined your weight in elephant poop. I don't even know how that makes sense saying it out loud, but there was something to see, I guess, how close you were to a pile of elephant poop. What? No, that was before I did videos.
They don't call Asheville the cesspool of sin for nothing. We got a lot of homeless people there.
Oh, being homeless isn't a sin?
Well, pooping in the streets is in my book.
Heather says last year was the year of poop. Lots of games and toys related to poop. What's the deal with the poop emoji? Like, I've never understood why that's caught on so much.
Do you remember me and Annabelle tried on the poop emoji hat? It looked like just a giant turd on your head.
Yeah, why is that great?
I think your sister would love it.
Yeah.
Remember when she got the float that was a toilet?
My sister loves poop.
She's a nurse.
She's a nurse practitioner, but she's always loved poop. And she's happy that she now gets to work with poop. I'm not making a joke, am I?
No, she's for real. Not like in a weird way, but...
Not in a weird way. She just loves poop in a normal sort of pedestrian.
She just thinks it's hilarious. She got a book on like 365 different poops or something one year for her birthday. This is normal.
Yeah, the Poop Museum, also known as Reb Zimmerman's house. What's the country that puts a turd in their nativity scene? I know that's a real thing.
What? A whole country?
There's one country that they have like a special poop. You should get her a Bristol Stool Chart t-shirt. I think she actually has something with that on it. Not a t-shirt. I think it was like a poop diary where you like check mark every poop you get.
She has every poop-related gift. It's like if you say you like something, then everybody remembers it, and that's the only gift you ever get. Jake's grandma loves frogs, but I don't think she loves them as much as everybody thinks she loves them. But everybody brought
What?
her, like, every frog-related item ever.
Oh, you think she's sick of frogs?
Probably.
I think she's decorating her water garden with frogs. And I don't think she has a water garden anymore. People still bring her frogs.
Yeah.
Kelsey gets Guinea related gifts now. What's Guinea?
Gyna. I think she means gynecology-related gifts. Mm-hmm.
Oh, again, I don't know what the whole poop San Francisco thing is.
Bria the Brat saw a poop emoji purse called Poopy Poop On, like Louis Vuitton.
Pooey poop. Oh, gosh. Arthur King says, come to UK, I'll take you in a bare knuckle fight. Well, geez, that escalated quickly. What is this word she's saying? Gynae.
Gynecology. They just spell it a little differently.
They spell it weird in England?
Okay, it's not weird.
Oh, here,
but-
Catalonian. Yeah, Davey said her Catalonian nativity scene features a man pooping in the manger scene corner. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Catalonia. I don't even know where Catalonia is.
It must be atheist or something.
No, he's just part of their nativity story.
Pikachu.
San Francisco feces map? What is going on? I don't know. Did you ever get social work related gifts, Christy?
No, not really. They don't make a whole lot of them.
No one really knows what social workers do because no one's allowed to talk about it.
Yeah. Just be like a bunch of like nets that you can catch babies with or something.
Is that how you catch babies, Christy, with a net?
Right. I have one in the trunk. Oh. I went to college to become a gynecologist, but I couldn't find an opening.
Wah, wah, wah.
Lexi Bauer wants to know what your favorite place you've gone is.
My favorite roadside attractions are usually House on the Rock and Meow Wolf.
House on the Rock is like Cretchy Classic.
What do you mean, Cretchy Classic?
We went there before you ever did this stuff for a living.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And we had a wonderful time together.
We did. It's an amazing place.
Yeah.
What time is it, everyone?
It is not time to pick our daughter.
Is it 11 yet? Des the Wanderer says, are all Meow Wolf locations the same? There's only one Meow Wolf currently. There's, I think, 3 in the planning stages. With the Las Vegas one supposed to open this December. And they announced that they're actually going to have all different themes. So that's really freaking exciting. And I can't wait to see all of them.
Catherine West, I believe Jacob's already been to the Ripley's in Niagara Falls, Canada.
I've been to that one.
So there should be a video already.
I've been to all the ones in the U.S. and the one in Niagara Falls. They also, Meow Wolf is building a dark ride for a theme park in Colorado. $9:20 East Coast time. Okay, we only got 2 hours, so we have to pick up our daughter.
It'll take us 2 hours to drive that one little stretch between a freeway concert hall.
Yeah, to see if I've been to a place, you can either check my interactive map that's in the description, or you can just Google Carpetbagger and the name of the location. And if I've been there, the video should pop up. Niagara Falls is frozen right now. It is. I've not heard that. I know it's been frozen in the past. You can look up some cool old pictures of frozen Niagara. What's my favorite dark ride? Chrissy, what's your favorite dark ride?
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. I'm partial to Haunted Mansion.
Oh, I like that one too.
Which one do you like better, Peter Pan or Haunted Mansion?
No, I like them the same.
The same.
No, maybe Peter Pan's a little better.
I like Peter Pan a little better. Peter Pan is up there with me. That's a good one.
But showing my ugly face.
All right. I won't show your ugly face, but I will show your pretty face.
Ooh, stop.
All right. Who in here thinks Christy has an ugly face, and who thinks she has a pretty face?
Jacob, I'm like, you're giving me a triple chin. You're like filming me from under here.
All right. I'll film you like this.
Okay, that's better. Hello.
Now all they can see is your single chin.
Yes.
All right. Everyone's saying you're pretty.
No, you begged for that compliment. That wasn't nice. Oh.
Snow White's Scary Adventure was one of my favorite dark rides, but then they
Thank you,
closed
Daddy.
it.
Oh, you guys are sweet. Thank you. I heart all of you.
I saw the snow place, the Pigeon Forge. I saw
You guys are sweet.
Don and Will from Yankee in the South visiting there. They have the London Dungeon. Yeah, it seems like there's enough stuff for me to do in England. Favorite legend creature. Actually, I'm actually wearing, my first time I'm wearing this Goatman Lives shirt with a Poplick monster on it. But usually my favorite cryptid, I'd say, is Mothman. Grave Time, thank you for the super chat. Says, did you go to any cemeteries in San Francisco? We went to the Oaklawn Cemetery to see Emperor Norton's grave. Don't call him the Poop-Lick Monster. That's disrespectful.
But it's appropriate.
Bobcat says, remember riding 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Yes, the first time I only went to Disney World once for one day as a child, and that was my favorite ride. And then when I went back as an adult, I was shocked that it was gone. They had removed it a long time ago. Jersey Devil's pretty cool. Peddling Prince, gotta get some sleep for work tomorrow. Well, at least you're working. That's good. Good to know.
Yeah, good to see you, John.
Yeah, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. They removed it like in the 90s.
Yeah.
What I hear is that it was it was a lot of maintenance. They shut it down to do like a refurb, and then just ended up tearing it out. Catch Kitties is probably only wear your t-shirts one time. Yeah, I have like a problem. Christy, I have a problem where I buy too many t-shirts. Don't you agree?
Yes.
And so I'm trying to go on like a t-shirt diet. I'm not trying not to buy a t-shirt at every place I go anymore because I was spending too much money. And I have too many t-shirts already, more than I could ever wear. It's a dungeon in Blackpool and Ripley's. And there's two sods. Yeah. I gotta go to England.
Like, all
Well,
that stuff.
so Gail, Amped Wales and Gail, will you show me around England if I come?
Amped Wells does not live in England.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I just deeply offended him. If I visit the United Kingdom, will you show me around? And the dog suicide. Just gonna show me the dog suicide bridge.
Aww.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Maybe I can stand underneath it and rescue a dog. Does Chicago have a wax museum? No. Have you ever seen 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? When I was very, very little.
Des the Wanderer, where is this tunnel in Knoxville? I want to find it.
I've been there. Me and John have been under Knoxville.
Oh,
Do you know how we got there?
you descended into madness?
We went into an art gallery, and then we slipped into the employees only section, and then we got into an underground from there.
Oh boy. Peddling Prince found out there's an auditorium in Sydney.
Yeah, because that's the thing. People are now telling me I need to finish North America. I need to do all the Ripley's in Canada, and I need to do all the Ripley's in Mexico. There's 3 in Mexico and 2 more in Canada. World's tallest roller coasters in Blackpool. That sounds fun. What are the filming? That's the one thing what are like the rules on filming in the UK? Because in America, you're allowed to film anything you want, even if the place tells you can't. You're allowed to by law. I mean, you could be kicked out, but you can't be criminally charged for filming anything, except unless it's has some sort of government security level. Martin Martinez, thank you very much for the super chat. Buy myself a soda. I will buy myself a soda. It's a free-for-all. No one cares. Because apparently in France, you're not allowed to film strangers at all. You can't show strangers in your videos. Like, it's like if people are just walking by while you're filming, you can't do that.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Thank you, Alicia and Sebastian from Texas. We appreciate it.
Creatives is making a threat. He says if you don't collab with Rebel Red, he will unsubscribe.
What we're going to do is me and Christy are going to go to England. We're not going to tell anyone. Then Christy's going to pretend she has a gynecological issue and go to the hospital and then surprise Gail.
Yes.
When she walks into the room. You can't film in Switzerland. But, like, not putting strangers in your videos is almost impossible the way I film.
Frederick, I want to go to Ireland so badly.
Ireland is not part of the UK, I think. Do you think Ireland is part of the UK?
What?
Is Ireland part of the UK? I don't think it is.
No, it's on a different island, right?
So is Wales. Wales is its own island.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Are you sure?
Let's ask Amped Wales. Wales is an island, right? Wales
sure?
is an island. Grave Time, thank you for super chat. Do I collect Pez dispensers? No, I don't. And you know what? I found that Pez dispensers slow me down. I like to just eat the Pez straight up. Thank you, Dustin Gamers. Hope you have a great night. Hope you're having a great night as well.
Thank you,
Is Wales not an island? Am I wrong? Why did I think it was an island? Thank you, Catherine West. I appreciate it. Oh, part of Ireland is in the UK. The Northern Ireland and regular.
Wait a minute.
Wales is attached to England. What?
Wait a minute. You're wrong?
I'm wrong.
You're
yeah.
wrong. You're wrong. You're dumb.
What is it?
Wrong,
is it rare for me to be wrong?
You're wrong.
Thank you, Super Gogan.
It's just that when I'm wrong, he has a parade with ticker tape.
That's not true.
That is true. What I say earlier, I messed up on something I said, and you remember. What was it? What was it? You remember?
Oh, something.
Abraham Lincoln Ham.
One time,
all over again.
One time she accidentally called Abraham Lincoln Ham, and I made fun of her for
He's still doing it.
15 years.
He remembers.
Thank you, Melissa Winstead. Greatly appreciated. Why did I think Wales was an island? Now, maybe just because whales, when they swim in the ocean and they stick their heads on top, that's kind of like an island. So I think that's why I thought that Wales was an island. Amped Wales wants to punch me in the face right now.
I got schooled the last time I thought I had to ask Amped Wales where it was, and then he explained it.
Oh, so you already had this conversation.
I already had this
that's how you knew.
With them. Yes.
That's how you knew.
That's how I knew. Gail and Aunt Wells have helped me understand international affairs.
And we've taught them how how little Americans grasp the rest of the world.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the truth. I mean, Americans really are bad about like not even like thinking about the rest of the world.
I don't, I have to ask John when there's a Canadian question.
What's the favorite Ripley's you've been to? Actually, stay tuned. I'm gonna decide that. I'm gonna rewatch all my videos and pick which I think is the best Ripley's. Maybe even do a list.
No pulp, Adam. You gotta get that fiber out of there.
One of the countries is just an island, right?
Creamy.
One of those countries is an island.
Ireland.
Ireland is an island.
Yes.
And the northern part is part of the UK, and the southern... Okay, guys, this is confusing. You know this is confusing. Half an island with the same freaking name. There's too many different names there. The UK is an island and Ireland is an Ireland. Are you guys trying to be confusing on purpose? Amanda Trent, thank you for the super chat. Just come back to Lexington, Kentucky, bourbon tour with us.
I'm up for it.
Yeah, Christy might be up for that. I don't really drink usually, so Christy's all about guzzling bourbon though.
I actually don't like bourbon, but I'll do it anyway. I went on a moonshine tasting.
Okay, Gail thinks that Alaska is confusing.
Well, it is. Why do we own part of Canada? It doesn't make sense.
No, I think what doesn't make sense is why we don't own all of Canada. And he plans to visit Sacramento, California from grave time. I don't know. I don't have anything on my list necessarily from Sacramento. I've been to the Newport, Oregon Ripley's. I actually toured it while it was closed, so that was actually more fun. Gail says we don't own Canada because she owns it.
Elizabeth just.
Now we're going to get a fight between Peddling Prince. Yeah, it used to belong to Russia. We bought it. I don't know. And you can see Russia from Alaska, apparently.
I guess that's why. We needed some kind of place to like.
Well, it was a good investment because Alaska is where there's a lot of oil.
Yeah, that's terrible though.
Why is it terrible? Because they're destroying the environment?
Yes. Says the person sitting in a car, I know. I want to go to Utah, Trey.
Peddling Prince admits that the UK owns them. What's my favorite feud in WWF in history? Mankind and The Undertaker. Wait a minute. So Canada is a Commonwealth of England. So can people in Canada vote for politicians in England?
No.
What?
Surely not. They
People-
have their own prime minister.
But people in American Commonwealths can vote in the presidential election.
But their votes don't count for anything. They're
Technically.
like-
But they're considered Americans. Anyone in a U.S. Commonwealth. So are Canadians considered UK citizens or citizens of England? These are the questions that keep me up at night.
Well, that's why you have Google.
What is my favorite wrestling event I've been to? I really, honestly, I prefer going to independent shows rather than WWE shows.
Nadia's English.
Because American Commonwealths, like Puerto Rico and Samoa, they're classed as storage space. And Will says, unfortunately, there was a thing called the British Empire, conquered other territories, hence the British invasion that failed. Very embarrassing. Canada was a British colony. So were we, but
Yeah.
then we kicked your... Sorry.
I suspect it's because they wear them dumb hats.
Have I been to Daytona Beach, Florida, Dustin Gamer asked. Have I? I don't know. I don't think so.
Hey, CNN.
Yeah, what we're taught is that, America defeated England, and that's why we got to be our own country. But Canada was, yeah. What's the North Korea challenge?
Gail owns it personally.
What? The British Empire?
Yes. she said it, so it must be true.
Wales is good in rugby. Well, I hate to talk, like I said, Americans don't show a lot of interest or understanding in things outside of America. So we don't really know what rugby is. I think my understanding is it's basically American football, but they don't wear padding. Dustin Gamer. So Daytona Beach. But I'm trying to think if I've been there. Is that in? I went to a couple beaches along the Panhandle.
Daytona is on the East Coast.
Daytona, I don't think I've ever been there. Where is that near? I'm trying to think what I would have been to.
It's near Orlando. You have been to Daytona.
I've been to Daytona. Did I film anything there?
Probably not. It was just like us driving through there and us stopping at the beach for 2 seconds.
Gail says rugby is a homoerotic sports activity. Gail's like just trying to trigger everyone tonight, I think.
She's over it. Uh-oh. That
Foe's rumbling a little bit.
rumbling.
What's the North Korea challenge, Valley Cat? South of St. Augustine. I've been to St. Augustine a bunch of times.
More fun when you're salty, Gail. It's all good.
Go to North Korea, then get out of North Korea. Is the North Korea challenge? I don't want to do that. Now Creates is ragging on Canada. God, what's going on in here tonight? Is this the freaking rag on other countries stream?
Are you too late for a Swedish meatballs joke?
Casey Wagner says, how did you come up with the awesome Carpetbagger intro at the beginning of your videos? Well, that is Creates, who's in the chat right now. He does all my intros. Sounds as smart as the Bird Box. Have you heard the Bird Box challenge?
Yeah.
Where I think you just, you wear a blindfold and try to drive a car, I guess?
Yeah.
How was IKEA? IKEA was interesting. Have I filmed the NASCAR Hall of Fame? That's funny. We actually drove by there earlier tonight. Christopher Lucas, who is very often in these chats, he wanted to go with me and do the NASCAR Hall of Fame. He knows a lot more about NASCAR than I do, because I know nothing about NASCAR other than cars go fast. Yeah, the San Diego Zoo is very cool, but it is expensive. Christy,
Yeah.
guess how much it is to get into the San Diego Zoo?
$80?
No, it's $56 a person. But that's still a lot, right? Right?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, right?
Yes.
What do you think's a reasonable price to pay to go into a zoo?
$16?
$16. $56 is more than $16.
Because I think North Carolina's like $16, right?
Is that all it is?
Yeah.
And it's a pretty good zoo.
But I want them to be able to support it so that, you know, that makes sense.
I don't think the San Diego Zoo is hurting for money. They do have pandas. That's one thing. St. Louis Zoo is free. The Brookfield Zoo in Chicago, I think they do a free day once a week. And then the Lincoln Park Zoo in Chicago is completely free. But you have to pay for parking what it costs to go to like 3 other zoos. Oh, zoos are not an animal holocaust. That's hyperbole and offensive to friggin' Holocaust victims.
Jacob, don't attack people.
What?
You're salty.
They said that the zoos were like a Holocaust.
Well, it's okay to express that.
I think people in concentration camps would have loved to be treated like zoo animals compared to how the Nazis treated them.
Maybe.
You know, I think personal person who said that. I just don't agree. I have been to Disneyland.
Zoos kind of make me sad too. I mean, I can understand why they would feel that way.
Zoos don't make me sad. Why do zoos make you sad?
Because animals that are supposed to be in the wild are not, and that's sad. I mean, but I get that like some of them are rescued, but I wish that they didn't have to be. Human beings shouldn't have to interfere with wild animals.
Now I feel bad. Moonshot, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I'm sorry. I don't like I don't know. Zoos seem like they take good care of the animals to me. Never been to a zoo where I was like this zoo doesn't take care of animals. And zoos generate a ton of money for conservation. Kings Island is building the world's tallest and fastest giga coaster. I don't know what a giga coaster is, but I don't think I want to be on one. Can I keep this live stream up? I make all live streams unlisted, which means that they won't show on my channel. But if you were to copy the link right now, you can watch it anytime you want later. It'll still be up in that sense. What?
Uh-oh.
Copyright music. Stop it, Christy. She's trying to get me demonetized. Is it your phone that's connected to Bluetooth or mine?
Mine.
Okay. Because if I get connected to Bluetooth, it screws with the live stream.
Oh my God, pandas. Yeah, that's one thing. I wouldn't get to see a panda if it weren't for zoos.
Pandas are like they're not good at being alive in the wild. Pandas are animals that are not good at being animals.
I just always see
Thank you,
them,
Grave Time.
like going around in circles, and they just have a lot of behavior that's really OCD, and I think that's just from being trapped, you know?
Well, it's true. I mean, I think it is true that no zoo can provide a lot of animals with as much space as they really need. Yeah, they had koalas. They had koalas in San Diego, which was pretty cool.
I agree, Moonshot. I feel like, again, like about how I feel about eating meat, though I'm still going to go to a zoo because I love to look at the beautiful animals and they're there anyway, but like, it is kind of a nightmare when you really think about it.
Oh,
Hypocrisy is my thing,
Gail's
as you can see.
Gail's right. She says it's because their diet doesn't give them. That's actually true about pandas because pandas eat nothing but bamboo, and bamboo is pretty much all fiber. So it's just a horrible diet, but it's the only thing they eat. It's they're not good, and they don't like. Apparently, pandas don't like being around other pandas, which makes it hard to mate. All right, good night, Dustin Gamer. But actually, Atlanta Zoo has pandas, and they are. It's one of the best panda displays I've ever seen. You can like walk right up to the glass of the pandas.
It's true they live longer. I mean, it's just, but what's the quality of life if you're stuck? Like, I love my house, but what if I could never leave it?
It is better than dying due to deforestation or something like that, right?
Or is it? That is, again, that's like Darwinism. Like, sometimes it's better to just not exist than to not exist for the purpose that you have. Right? Okay, it's turning dark in here. Christy's bad. Sorry, guys.
William Martin's been binge watching American Crime Story. I've never seen that. I need to watch that.
Yeah, Heather has a good point.
Creative has a good point. He says, I think it's obvious that if animals at large knew what zoos were, they would be fighting to get in.
That's true. They get food without having to do anything.
Yeah, maybe animals love being freaking lazy. We don't know.
But they probably love to get in, but they probably also like to be able to leave and come back. I mean, just imagine if you were confined to your home for the rest of your life.
Well, what about like dogs and cats? They're like kept in smaller areas and forced to be inside. Huh? Yeah.
And sometimes I get sad about that.
I don't know. Cats that belong to people seem a lot happier than stray cats, don't they?
Yeah, they're fed, but like that's why I don't like our cats to always stay inside. I know some people really have a thing about, cats should never.
Oh, that's right.
Outside.
Zoos do save endangered species. They actually saved the California condor from extinction.
I'm not saying they don't do some good things. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, it does make me a little sad, and that I am also a hypocrite. So
I know at the zoo in Milwaukee, they let the orangutans play with iPads, and the orangutans love it.
No, I'm not saying that your mom should be dead, babysitter. No.
What?
Wow, that's a jump.
Why? What does that mean?
She can't leave her home, but she doesn't feel like her life is empty. I mean, we have the same situation with Grandpa, but I mean, I don't know. I guess I can't know what animals think, and it's probably absurd for any of us to try to guess.
Well, I think, there are indicators. I mean, I think you could tell when an animal is stressed. I think a monkey with an iPad could eventually write the complete words of Shakespeare. I think an infinite number of monkeys could, with an infinite number of iPads.
Maybe we should just stop deforestation instead of
That would help.
confining all the animals to boxes. Maybe we should stop doing that instead. Again.
The world's first orangutan YouTuber, that would be good. I would watch that.
I'd like to see the world's first orangutan social worker. I'm pretty sure they could do it. I'd like to walk by a cube and see an orangutan typing.
I always wanted a pet chimpanzee, and then when I found out they rip people's faces off, I didn't want one anymore.
Or a baboon with an iPad. Yes.
Oh, baboons. Oh. Has every national park closed due to shutdown? Teddy Crunk says. Kind of. All the employees have been laid off. So there's no one running the national park. Some of them you can still get in because there's no way to shut them down. The ones that are able to be gated are gated. I think the Parkway, Smoky Mountain Parkway, I think that's still open, isn't it? But there's like no like staff or anything cleaning it. Alcatraz was still open because there's a third party that operates it. I've not done a White House tour.
Yes, a lady's face did get ripped off.
Chimpanzees are the only primate that premeditates murder. False, Scale. Humans are primates as well, and we premeditate murder all the time. We have the windows cracked so we can breathe. Oh no, we don't. I forgot. I don't have enough power to open the window.
We're not in a confined space.
I'm kidding. Yeah. Wonder if people are feeding the animals in the national zoo. Oh God, I hope so. Jesus, I didn't even think of that. Like, what happens to the animals at the National Zoo during the government shutdown, Christy?
I would be willing to bet there's probably volunteers that come do it. The people that work there probably go anyway.
I talked with Will from Yankee in the South. He said that some of the park rangers wanted to volunteer time to help clean up, and the government wouldn't let them.
I'm under the mindset that the government couldn't stop them.
Well,
what are they going to do? Send other people out there to arrest them? They don't have any federal employees.
Exactly, but because there's groups of people that are cleaning up, volunteer their time to help clean up, and the rangers supposedly are not allowed to help them. Sorry, JJ. Sorry to hear about your dog. Catherine West, good luck on your job interview. Heather was just worried about the aquarium or the outdoor park. Yeah, that was scary, but you can kind of understand, you can't put a shark in the bed of a pickup truck and drive off with it. They were doomed if something happened, but luckily, it's actually what I understand, the parking structure saved the aquarium. The concrete parking structure acted as a flame-resistant shield. So good parking structure.
Our seatbelt on.
Yeah, that really bums me about the Smithsonian. It's being down, and you got to figure that's got to kill. Well, that's got to absolutely kill the tourism in D.C. I've said it before. I don't agree with the government being shut down, and I think it should be opened. I think we elected the government to run the government. We elected those people to keep the government running, not to shut it down. I'm paying taxes. Christy is paying taxes. Where's our tax money going? It's supposed to be our tax money running the government, not the president's, not Congress's. So we should have the government up and running. If you disagree with me, that's fine, but that's my opinion. Well, seems like a fair amount of people agree with me. Thank you.
I think there should be some other way to resolve the problem, it feels like. Whoa.
Whoa, what was that?
That car doing a wheelie.
Someone doing a wheelie?
They were turning a U-turn. They just...
Where are we going?
I guess back to the concert area.
Okay.
Because I'm nervous that they'll get out sooner.
Annabelle texted me and said she was alive and well.
Okay. How come she's texting you and not me?
I don't know. Because I'm her favorite, I guess.
I guess you are. Never mind the person that took 2 days off of work to come do this.
Hey, I took 2 days off work too.
You are in charge of making your own schedule, however.
Well. Yeah, they should make Congress go feed the pandas during the government shutdown.
I think they should feed Congress to the pandas. How's that?
Yes, Jeff, I could not agree with that statement more. That pretty much sums up my beliefs. Closing the government is a political leverage device that hurts nobody but the people, the exact ones that they should not be hurting. Oh yeah, technically I am working right now, so I didn't even stop working, and I still came, so yeah.
Well, I can't work and drive, so
You can't work and drive?
no.
You could take phone calls.
I did do a little social working on the way here. I started texting someone back that was in a dire need of situation.
Texting who?
A client
Oh.
who needed something very badly.
Did you help them?
Help them.
Good.
When they reach out, I like to act.
Ricky Julian says, speaking of government shutdown, sending full praise to Vicky Guerrero for standing up for what is right. What did Vicky Guerrero do? Not heard anything about her in a while. Am I still in the Bay Area? Depends on which bay you're talking about.
Jacob,
What?
I think it's silly how you try to make this dumb time work. Let me just be honest with you.
Have I ever run into homeless people in an abandoned location? No, not technically.
I was looking for them.
Well, that's fine, Vicky Guerrero. It's a free country. She can certainly stand for anything that she wants to stand for. I know, Gail. I messed up my timeline with the Mountain Troll video. I just did not want to wait to put that out because no one else had filmed it. So I wanted to be the first because I'm a maniac and things like that matter to me for some reason.
Did you say you're an egomaniac?
I don't know. I forgot what I said already.
That's what you're looking for.
Actually, what really happened is I was so excited about the troll that I went to the San Francisco airport, I hopped on a plane, flew back, filmed the troll, got back in the plane, and flew back to San Francisco.
It was almost as ridiculous, actually. You hopped on a plane from San Francisco. You flew back overnight. The next day, you landed and you drove from Atlanta to X location where this troll is, and it's a long way, about 5-6 hours. And then drove another 2 to 3 hours back home afterwards.
Nah, that's not what happened.
That is what happened.
No.
That's the gospel.
You got the wrong airport.
You drove from the Charlotte airport?
No, I left LAX.
LAX to Atlanta. Oh, okay, got it. Why did you fly from Atlanta? Was it cheaper?
Yeah.
Must have been a lot cheaper. You can park cheaper in Charlotte.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's like half the price to park. So I should figure that in. Like, That's almost $100 cheaper a week.
Yeah.
I like the Charlotte airport so much more than I like the Atlanta airport. It's my least favorite airport in the world. I even think LAX is easier to deal with.
I can't see.
Yeah, I was not in the airport. I was in a doctor's office, and a crazy person broke in and got on the doctor's loudspeaker and started saying airport things.
Jacob.
What?
Knock it off.
I don't want to destroy the illusion.
You're going to destroy their faith in you because they know you're lying.
No, I did not eat meatballs at IKEA. I try to limit the amount of horse in my diet.
Limit the amount of
Horse.
Geez, this is like that one turn in Valpo where you get on the interstate for Chicago and there's all the black tire marks where people have obviously not cut the corner enough.
Let's see. So this Blake says if IKEA meatballs have horse meat, I like horse meat. Possum 2 is doing good.
Jacob, it's hard for me to see when you're holding the phone up that high.
Oh, what do you want me to do?
I don't know.
All right, we gotta change angles because Christy thinks the phone is blocking her way. Why are people talking about eating pandas? It's ridiculous.
Don't eat panda.
Toy Addict says they named their dog after IKEA meatballs. The dog meat. I've met Meatball. Meatball came to one of my meetups. He was cute. Would I ever make a question and answer video? Have I ever done that? I don't think I have done that. I think I've done like a common questions.
Isn't like this a question answer video?
Yeah, this is kind of a question answer. Gail has this weird obsession with Jack the Ripper.
She's English.
No, like she wants to be his girlfriend.
He's dead.
Jeff Kincannon says, figured you're near the airport, so a lot of airport personnel were there. Yes, that's what happened. That makes sense. We actually have left the IKEA now, so the title of this video is now meaningless. Ooh. Trying to think, was Meatball? I did a live stream there. I wonder if Meatball was probably. Yeah, I think Meatball was in my live stream from the fish market in Seattle. Ooh, Chrissy's being very indecisive.
I don't know which way I'm supposed to go.
Oh, okay.
And
You have to hit recenter on that. Just do a Carpetbagger podcast. I actually considered doing a podcast for Patreon. If you guys are interested in that, let me know.
I think I got it the right way. I'm not sure.
Loved Seattle. I'd love to go back there sometime.
With your wife.
I think you'd like Seattle. William Martin loves Betty Page and Marilyn Monroe. Yep, buried in the same cemetery.
Is this it? I don't know. I think I just got off on the wrong exit.
No, that looks right. Yeah, I have a video from Archie McPhee store, and they let me catch one of the fish. They threw one of the fish at me and let me catch it. Creative thinks I should not do a podcast because I'm overextending myself. It's probably a good point. Any more museums like the ice cream one coming up? I don't know. I don't think I have any more in the bag like that. But I would definitely. I had a good time there. I'll be honest with you guys. It was kind of a hoot. So, what's this? United House of Prayer for All People. That's interesting.
We're in an interesting part of town.
What part of town would that be?
Maybe one where the less fortunate people of the world live. Wait, no.
I wasn't worried. The big wheel and Space Needle. And see, I didn't do the wheel. I did go up to the Space Needle, but it was kind of interesting because they were remodeling the Space Needle when I went up there. So it looked kind of weird. It was kind of off. The floor was covered in plywood. I should do a video at the Scientology church. Well, no spoilers. Thank you, Catch a Kitty. I'm just always thinking, I want to do more. I want to help build my channel. So I'm always thinking of things that I could be doing that could bring in more subscribers, bring in more viewers. Next year, the song Ice Ice Baby will be 30.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I actually felt really old. When we were driving earlier, Christy had the radio on. I think it was like the satellite Sirius, like 2000 era, early 2000 era. And it was like, it's like a Kesha song came on. And it was 10 years old. Kesha came out 10 years ago. What the heck? Kesha, classic rock now.
Yeah.
Chrissy, sing the Kesha song.
Which one?
Is there more than one?
Teeth with a bottle of Jack.
How does it?
Wake up
In the morning, feeling like P. Diddy. TikTok, I don't know.
Okay,
Lord.
what the heck? Just keep going. This makes no sense. This is like I'm in Milwaukee. Except there's no flavor in this town.
What did you unhide, Gail? No, Christy's using GPS. She's just struggling.
It's hard to read it.
Well, happy birthday, Catch a
Wait a
Kitty.
minute, should I? Is this where I'm supposed to turn?
It looks like it.
Fuck.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
sorry.
Christy.
I screamed the F-bomb on your channel.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
thanks. My wife uses swears sometimes.
Especially when she's being...
I try to tell her not to, but she's addicted to swears.
Okay, listen, I am addicted to swears. And just so you guys know, Mr. Innocent here also swears, just not on the channel.
Does not happen.
He does. Okay, look, I'm a salty and he's sweet. Like corn syrup.
Are we on live PD right now? I don't know, are we?
Live what?
Live PD.
No.
Yeah, you gotta put
I made a drug dealer mad. I'm in trouble now.
You made a drug dealer, man? I didn't know he's a drug dealer.
This tinted window Cadillac over here.
Not everyone with a tinted window Cadillac is a drug dealer.
Oh, only all of them.
Adam the Woo would never swear. Just like me.
Right, and nobody poops either, right?
Oh, I poop all the time.
You poop?
Yeah.
Amazing.
feel like I was swearing vocabulary of an episode of Deadwood.
It's telling me to turn left. Okay, I guess it's up there. One way. These people look like they're leaving this little disco nightmare.
Someone talking about Steven Crowder. I think Steven Crowder has a good idea, but I think he's disingenuous with it. The whole change my mind thing, it could be an opportunity for finding equal ground and for actually opening up discussions, but all it is freaking a bunch of like, you know, debate class BS. Where are we going? I'm not sure. We're really, really early. I think Chrissy's just planning
no,
on
like,
finding a place.
time.
I think Chris near, you know, so that what is going on?
Okay, these people are all doing what we're doing, dear.
Are they allowed to be doing it?
Well, they're doing it anyway.
I don't think you can block a
Well, I guess
fire
we
lane.
can. Could you pull up like an inch, buddy, and then it'll be all right. Look, there's a homeless guy sleeping in his sleeping bag. This is kind of stuff that makes me sad.
Go to a NASCAR race? It'd probably be an interesting experience, right? There's no here.
I think there's still enough room for.
How much phone data do I use a month? I have unlimited data. Or is it data? Which one's right? Data or data? Chrissy, this is a question for you.
What?
Is it right? Data? Which one do I say?
I don't know.
Data. Yeah, I think I say it right. What food do you serve at your Super Bowl party? We don't have Super Bowl parties.
I just eat all the food, and
I think for the last 3 years, I've not been home. I've been with Adam the Woo.
I usually do watch the Super Bowl, but I don't have a party. I just make the food, and then me and Annabelle pig out.
Oh, you like the Super Bowl?
Yes, I like football.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't watch it?
No, I don't watch it regularly, but I do like football. You can like it and not necessarily watch it all the time.
No, I don't like football. I don't think it's, you know, it's just not entertaining. It's just not something that entertains me personally. Whoa, Creative said, I called it, I knew it. What did you know? What just happened? Jeff, what are you talking about? Those emergency lights are annoying. Prediction of Peddling Prince. Okay. Jeff says Peddling Prince is going to bring up Star Trek: The Next Generation any second now. The next comment was Peddling Prince bringing up Star Trek. Okay, I see it now.
Predictable, Peddling Prince.
What's the favorite video I've made? I don't know. Like, which one I had the most fun making? I don't know. It's hard to say. There's been like 1,300. I think after I chatted with you. Buffering. I don't know why. Right in the middle of Charlotte. Jeff is the heel. I love that Gail's gone from not knowing what wrestling, even watching my channel, to now using inside wrestling terms to describe things that aren't wrestling.
This is so sad.
What's sad?
This guy's only option in life is to sleep in front of this noisy, crappy place. In a sleeping bag on the sidewalk. I just hate it. Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm gonna run in there.
You can't just run in there. You need a ticket. Ick, the Troll King. It's in the house. Everyone bow to Ick, the Troll King. Gail said closet instead of wardrobe the other day. Well, that just makes sense. There's a closet and a wardrobe, two different things, right, Christy? Like a closet is built into your house. A wardrobe is a piece of furniture that plays the same role as a closet. And yeah, basically after I chatted with you, I found out or remembered that there was the super blood moon. So I bolted downtown to try to, yeah, Amber, a wardrobe stands alone and the closet's built into the wall. Oh, John said he watched Old Smoky Mountain Wrestling when Kane was Unabomb. That's amazing.
Why?
Smog in England?
There's smog in here.
Shut up. Wait a minute. Was the guy that wrote Narnia, was he English?
C.S. Lewis?
Yeah, was he English? Are you saying The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, if it was written in America, it would have just been the Lion, the Witch, and the Closet? Because that sounds stupid. Me a hard time about being American.
I thank God for Gail every day.
What?
She makes you crazy.
So Gail, slow down. Hold on a second. So you're saying a closet? They don't use the word closet in England. I mean, isn't it different? A closet's built into a wall, and a wardrobe is a freestanding piece of furniture that plays the role of a closet. Gail said no. Doesn't answer my question. Are some people still having?
There you are.
Am I back? No. Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Yes, hopefully. Out. It was late last month. I need to get them out on time this month. Wrap aluminum foil around my head? Does that help? What I'm guessing is because we were outside of the Panic at the Disco concert, that all the little teenagers inside are using their phones and causing interruption. Yeah, Toyotic, that's what I was saying. Narnia closet. Look, it's Jack.
No, That's their effort to become more flavorful. Didn't work.
They have streetcars here in Charlotte for some reason. I wonder if that streetcar was named Desire.
They want to bring them back in Asheville. They've been talking about that. They've had them before, many years ago.
They would be covered in poop in Asheville, wouldn't they?
They would.
Oh, but you know what's cool about San Francisco streetcars?
What?
They're like, they have the trolley kind, and then they have the kind like that, but they're like vintage. They're like from like, they look like they're from like the 50s.
Yeah.
And they actually have like old logos on them. I guess other places in the country that retired theirs, San Francisco will actually buy them and use them. You're losing people. I think people are sick of me having connection problems. Finsterfest. I might try to get to Finsterfest. When is it? I would ride the streetcars in San Francisco.
Wandering Travels has been trying since 2012 to get a hello.
Wandering Travels has? Mm-hmm. Well, hello, Wandering Travels. I'm sorry it took so long.
Why is the turn signal on? It's the hazard lights.
Yeah, the hazard lights are on.
On a street where we're not supposed to
If
park.
I ever got to meet a WWE wrestler, who would it be? I don't know. You know what they say, sometimes it's best not to meet your heroes.
I don't think it is Greg.
He has another channel, but I don't think that's it.
It's Wandering something, but Gail says you shouldn't meet her because she's your hero.
Gosh. Keith Holt, one of the personal heroes. Keith Holt is awesome. I'm a huge fan of what he's created, and he's a super nice dude too. Is that on the awesome? Where's the next public? Yeah, it might be the building. So we're kind of right downtown.
Tall buildings in Charlotte. So.
Okay, I just noticed something.
What?
Does that restaurant have a really racist mascot?
It's a beaver.
How is that a beaver? That is a blackface.
It's a beaver.
Okay. I'm gonna let you guys decide.
Oh wait, it's the Charlotte Hornets face, Jake.
That's the Charlotte Hornets face? He looks like a racist caricature of a black man.
Oh, I don't know.
What is that? What does it say? No grease?
Exclusive male grooming.
Oh, maybe could it? So it's it's a barber shop. Is it possibly an African American owned barber shop that's being ironic?
Or possibly you're just being super racist right now?
How am I being racist? He-Man cosplay here for some reason.
John Root wants you and
Set. I'm not getting any comments. I must not be. Must be buffering.
daughter follow me on